I had to go on a Persona 5S heist to try and find the original uploads for the new Persona 3 Reload trailer, the third one, by the way. Uno, dos, tres, un, deux, trois, I think that's French. Could be Canadian. For these Persona 3 Reload trailers. I got the third one here. We got some gameplay that we'll be showing off later on. So, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Persona 3 Reload third trailer, link in the description down below. Let's give it a reaction, shall we? I believe this is from the Tokyo Game Fest, by the way. I'll just put that on for you all. Oh, it's auto-generated. That's gonna be a freaking clown show, isn't it? So we got the train station, okay.
Are they our enemy?
Actual cutscenes. I'm a Persona 3 portable player. I'm not used to this. This is new and strange and possibly scary to me.
Persona users just like
Music's a banger, but I mean, it's P3, let's be honest. You will never make Strega feel threatening to me. You can't do it.
And they asked us to get revenge.
No, stay away. Get away.
Dude. The weirdest crew of all time. At least top 3. Oh yeah, this song. Dude, these cutscenes are looking killer.
Do you really want to lose your abilities?
This is the only thing I can do, and yet...
Oh my god! Fuka's being useful? In my P3? That ain't original.
That's about all I've got going for me. Without this power,
Okay, those animations, though, are sick. Oh god. I can't wait for that storyline to break me again.
Dagaya?
He had to do the anime glasses thing. Oh, hell yeah, Elizabeth. Oh my god. Yes, they're animating these scenes. I knew they would, but still, I just needed that confirmation, you know? Dude, look at the pancakes. Oh my god. Dude, screw the rest of this trailer. Hold on, we got important business to contend with. Look at these flapjacks over here. Kodomaru wants to absolutely dig into these things. Junpei's on cloud 9 over here. Yukari's like, okay, can I have the pancake, or like, are they gonna eat them all? Because I'm definitely gonna eat all of them. I'm just gonna assume you gain like XP for each pancake you devour. In which case, I must be like a maximum level overlord in real life. I'm just saying. Look at that. Those were delicious. Dude, why does the guy kind of look like Yusuke in the bottom left here on the poster? You can't tell me I'm wrong here. Like Yusuke from P5, he kind of looks like him.
We don't have much time left.
Oh god, the crane game. Is it an actual minigame this time? That'd be kind of sick.
Forget everything that happened, won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori, things we did together, all of it.
Oh my god, they're actually giving Strega development. What a wild concept. Dude, Tartarus looks sick.
We wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
I will say this, I am liking the UI.
I was wrong. For the first
And there's a nice
time
P3
in my
twist to
life,
it.
I realized what
These
I
cutscenes
wanted.
are so good.
Some things you only pick up.
Oh god, they're animating this storyline. Oh Jesus.
Fate shall decide which of us will remain.
So they're not just gonna be a bunch of like polygons like floating around the map? Oh god, that's gonna hurt me. Oh good, we still have more. Here we go. Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, for those who don't know, Elizabeth is my favorite character in this game. And all of Persona, actually. We need more games with Elizabeth, I'm telling you. Dude, I'm just saying. Throw a karaoke minigame into this game. Yeah? Shades of Yakuza. I'm gonna absolutely devour that. Dude, Baka Mitai in Persona 3 Reload, one, it would fit the theme, let's be honest. Depression's kind of like, you know, standard here. Can you even be a P3 character if you don't have depression? Like, let's be honest here. When you really think about it, yeah, deep down inside, can you really be one without it? Okay, so, well, safe to say, that looks pretty freaking good. I love the animations.
We wouldn't have had a reason.
I think my biggest problem with P3 Portable that I played, or at least in the process of playing, is that a lot of scenes lose that real emotional investment because it is separated by that visual novel, like, middle ground. Because I know a lot of these scenes were animated in P3 Fez, because I've seen them.
Us will remain.
But in Portable, you have this, like, at least I have this weird disconnect, because it's just the PNGs. Really. With Reload, they seem to be animating at least more than Fez, it feels like. Maybe I'm off base with that. but it feels like they're animating even more scenes than Fez had. I could be wrong on that, so like correct me in the comments if I am, but it looks really good, and I love these new events that they're adding into the game. I think one of my biggest flaws with Persona 3, when I played it, was I wanted more moments with the cast of C's together, just doing stuff. I think P4 and P5 did this pretty well, and it helped me, you know, care more about them as an overall cast, whereas the cast of P3 felt a little bit more, like, separated. At times, not all the times, right? But at times, at least. Especially during that, like, first half before you get Igus. And I like to see, and we knew this was happening because they said it a while ago. I like the fact that adding more of these, what do you want to call them, slice of life scenes? Something like that. Just bouts of levity. Which I feel are important for a story that is as dark as P3. It helps vary up the pacing so those moments of sadness and emotional resonance resonate even more so. Because you care more about the characters because you can see them when they're not just at their lowest, you know?
Time, as they say.
Also, I need those pancakes. I'll be honest, they look flat. I don't care. I would devour each and every single one of them. And then I would revert the save just to eat them all over again.
We don't have much time left.
If the
Dude,
dark
let this crane game be an actual minigame. I will annihilate it. I will first try everything. Yeah? It'll be the easiest dub of my entire life. I'm just saying, the achievements or trophies would flow onto my account like water down a river.
We don't have much time left.
if the dark hour disappears,
They're also adding, like, seemingly more scenes with Strega. And I think that's good. Because I think for most of P3, I gotta be honest with you, I couldn't care about Strega. Outside of Chidori, 1000 Birds. Because of her scenes with Junpei. Everyone else, like these two especially, I'm just like, okay, they're kinda cool. But, like, I wish we had a little bit more. It seemingly is that we're going to get some more. So, hey, I like it. So far, everything I'm seeing from Reload is a positive.
won't we? I'd
Straight
forget
up.
you and
I haven't seen
Chidori,
one thing I'm off-putted by.
things we did together, all of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death.
Oh, so there's things you can collect in Tartarus. Maybe those are just replacing the treasure chest. Maybe that's the case. It is kind of nice to have to wait for a freaking suitcase opening animation and just, like, slash the thing. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're putting up and you're putting down. Okay. Okay, so I skimmed through this media briefing. Again, link in the description down below. And I read a few things on Twitter, so I'll do a brief recap of the important things to me. One is this rollback mechanic. Apparently, so if you're me, right, and you do an action that you immediately regret, or you're like, oh wow, I didn't think that would waste time, and it turned out to, or dang it, I missed out on a key social link that I forgot about, you don't have to go back the save. You can just roll back to the previous action for the time slot. And I think, by the way, don't think I confirmed this or anything, I just saw this on Twitter, so again, take this with a grain of salt. I think you can roll back multiple points in time as well. It'll be interesting to see how this works, because this is basically just, like, save scumming officially. I think it's cool. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. It's there if you, like, make a mess up and you just want to go back and you forgot to save the game, which can be annoying. You got, like, a fallback. Also, if there's, like, a key moment that you want to see multiple different routes for, I guess you can just use rollback there. So that would be cool for me, especially when I try to get B-roll. 2 thumbs up for me for that. Now, when it comes to the actual combat portion of the game, do you remember P5 Royal, if you played that game? Okay, we gotta wait for this thing to, like, buffer. So, do you remember the Showtime attacks? How there were a few, like, prereqs for you to activate them, but most of the time they kind of felt randomized? Well, they kind of changed it up with Reload. We have this thing, Lord help me trying to pronunciate this thing, Thugia, whatever, the Urgia, we're gonna go with the Urgia. The Urgia is a gauge. You can see this gauge forming on each of your party members right here. And I believe I saw on Twitter that these gauges fill up uniquely for each character doing certain kinds of actions. I think that's the case, don't quote me there. But when you maximize this gauge and you fill it out, you can utilize the Urgia attack. What the Urgia attack is basically this. So it looks like you utilize another member's persona or whatever to utilize basically a big attack here. I imagine these abilities may have different, like, utilizations or abilities or whatever. Shuffle time makes a comeback. Love to see that. There's no seemingly randomized element. I'm fine with that. I love the fact Shuffle Time's coming back. I really did miss it in P5. I thought it was a great addition in P4 and P3. They just helped to round out the progression system and add a nice little bit of RNG and player agency. I like that, personally. Yeah, I can't get over this UI. It's pretty sick. I do like it. I like the whole water theme they got going on as well with the blue. It just looks so good. Like, that animation, though, for Makoto using his Invoker. Oh, or Evoker. It's so good. Dude, this scene with the whole squad just going to attack for an all-out attack. So good. It's so good. So yeah, this game is coming out on February 2nd. I can pronunciate words totally, believe me. February 2nd. By the way, can game developers please learn that there's other months in 2024 outside of January and February? Because, oh my god, everything's coming out then. Like, everything. Normally, those months are a little bit of a dry spell because of the whole holiday season rush. No, every game developer's like, you know what? What if we released a game, hear me out here, in February? It's kind of insane. Hey, I'm not going to complain about it. Also, we get our boy here. Can't wait to use him for like 2 minutes. So, thank you all for tuning in. Dude's got the massive hammer, look at that thing. So yeah, Persona 3 Reload, I still have not seen one thing I'm upset about when it comes to this. It looks good. It looks like a good modernization, in the best sense of the word, of the P3 formula. Like, the only thing is, like, maybe, like, this blue circle's a little bit too, like, we just made a blue circle in MS Paint. But, like, outside of that, like, that's my main critique. That. The game's gonna be pretty freaking good, at least from the looks of it. So, I'm gonna call the video there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Stay safe, have a great day, go play some video games if you can, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody, until we meet again.